Needs the love, yeah. All we need is love, yeah. All we need is the love, yeah. Bam. I tried this See what they can read. Shalom, shalom, y'all. Grace and peace to everybody. I see y'all coming up in this joint. Yeah, I'm gonna make this quick, man. Y'all know I'm a novice on this technology, right? I was trying to share this video. I was just watching, man. Y'all get a chance, go check out brother Jay, the producer, man. From I think he from Shield Squad or S.O.G. But I can't stop bobbing my head, man. The brother can make some music, like all jokes aside. I ain't even gonna get down on him on that. Like, hey, brother Jay, if you watch this, because I know you on my friends list, I think your name Gerard J, something like that. Stick to the music, bro. Stick to the music. Leave the Bible to us, man. Yeah, he got a little video out. He just dropped about 30 minutes ago. I don't know if it was a symbolic. I know, of course, he been had it put together. He just probably decided to drop it 30 minutes ago, you know, because I kind of got down on him last night and this morning. But it was all love. But the name of the song is All You Need Is the Love, y'all. It's like, all you need is the love. And he got this little Michael Jackson thing going. Like he keep doing a little, you know, the little Michael Jackson step thing. Hey man, it's funny. Y'all should check it out, man. But got some nice rhythms to it. He kind of sound like Aaron Hall or something. Like Aaron Hall had a baby with Michael Jackson or something. I don't know, because he had a little thing going on. You know, so all he was missing with the little microphone and the air thing, you know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call him Aaron Deck the Halls, you know, for Christmas. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas or not, but anyway, man. So yeah, check Jay the Producer out. He got a nice little song out there. It's called All You Need Is the Love. And I agree. So if y'all ain't heard, a couple people heard because they in my inbox and they like, man, what happened to the footage? And I'm like, he took it down. You know what I'm saying? What up, Dre? Shalom, bro. Boo to you too. So last night, in that Christian Hebrew Israelite group that them Shield cats got over there, I think it's their group, because they used to wouldn't let me in there. They kicked me out a couple times, but they just let me back in there. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be in there, but they be having a lot of live stream debates in there, and I could see them because I was never blocked from it. I just was kicked out, so I could see the debates that be going on there. I'm like, man, let me get up in here, man, get some of this help, man. I decided a long time ago, you know, like really lead them so-called Christian apologists alone, right? But lately, I've been intermingling with them. I've been interacting with them a little more. So I'm gonna give them a little chance, man, and just see, you know, they ain't going nowhere right now. I know it ain't gonna last too long, but right now they in a epic stage right now, and they constantly taking L after L, but they just hanging on from a string, right? So y'all know I'm kind of like become I ain't gonna say that word. I've like become a real thorn in their side. You know what I'm saying? Even when I don't even be thinking about them. So I've been entertained. I'm going on their show. Shalom, Brian. What up, Jeremy Yahoo, Yasharel? It's some of this hip. Yeah, check out Jay the Producer song, y'all. He got a new video he just dropped 30 minutes ago called All You Need Is the Love. He got this whole MJ thing going on. He the jackal of modern day Christianity, I guess. So like I said, I've been intermingling with him. And unfortunately, I did put my foot in my mouth. I told the brother So Real, Matt Salah from Shield Squad, that I was going to have a dialogue with him. So I got to keep my word. But now I know what I'm going to dialogue with him about. I'm not finna play the whole verse for verse thing. People been doing that to them for the longest, and it don't matter what you show them. They not gonna recognize it. Even if it's obviously the truth, they not gonna recognize it. So I got something a little deeper I'm gonna have a conversation with. We're gonna have a grown man conversation about where all this is going. And but before then, what the brother Jay did last night in this group, if y'all ain't heard, was because he went live, and I guess the subject I can never tell you because he snatched the video down this morning, and I should have pulled it last night, but I wasn't feeling too good. I was laying down or whatever because I felt it in my spirit. He was finna pull that video down because it was the ultimate blunder. Now, see, by him pulling it down, I literally asked him. First, I told him, man, I don't know if you should leave this video up, but I'm joking, thinking he ain't gonna really take it down. But when I got to thinking this morning, I'm like, man, I need to hurry up and get that video because people inboxing me like, man, that was nasty last night. I said, yeah, he embarrassed. Let me tell y'all what happened, right? So he live, and when I tuned in, he had some Hebrews on there and some Christians on there, right? And his subject was, he was making the claim, the generic claim, that the Israelites was never prophesied to lose their identity. Meaning the lost tribes of Israel was never, I want y'all to think about that. The lost tribes of Israel was not prophesied in the Bible to lose their identity. So he got to repeating the common verses that brothers use, you know, usually on the corner and stuff. And so I said, I'm gonna hit him with a verse that I ain't never heard them talk about. And I used this verse on their leader, their two leaders, Vocab Malone. I used it on him in Deuteronomy, on Debate Talk for You on Sal Showtime show, probably a couple months back. I used it on him, and you can hear the he started speaking like some ancient Atlantean because he was shook, right? He knew he couldn't answer it. So he literally told me he was not going, he refused to answer that question. So then I think about a week later, G-Con did a show. It could have been in reverse. And I asked him the same question. It was concerning Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 26. Yeah, he asked IUIC. Yeah, that J. And so I ain't gonna punch no shots at the Akeem IUIC, but I guess he wasn't used to reading that verse. I don't know if it's in their regular curriculum, but he wasn't used to Deuteronomy 32 and 26. So he up there making this claim that the Israelites was never proclaimed to lose their identity, and the people that call themselves Jews has always known that we're Jews. So I read this to him. And as a matter of fact, I didn't read it to him. He was live. I made him read it. I said, Brother Jay, would you please read this? And he obliged. He said, sure. So I see him pulling it up on his screen, right? He said, 1 minute. And the room just got quiet, right? Because I'm like, I want to see what he gonna say about this, right? So let me read it to y'all in case y'all ain't heard. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 26. And it reads, I said, this is the Most High saying about Israel. I said I would scatter them into corners. Talking about the four corners. We got all other prophecies say the four corners, right? I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. Oh, you should have seen this face. He read it. He was like, he just paused for a minute like his brain broke, right? So we all in the chat box. Like, so what that mean, man? He like, hold on. So let's start from the verse up. So then he did this, which you're supposed to do. He went up to verse 25, and he said, the sword without the terror within shall destroy both the young man and the virgin, the suckling also with the man of gray hairs. Then he read it over, I guess he felt, he was hoping if he read it further up, that verse 26 will mysteriously change what it said. So then he read it again. I said I would scatter them into the corners. I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men, right? So this brother knew he was stuck, right? So he say, well, this does not say that they would lose their identity. So everybody in the chat, right? Now at this time, y'all, this is why it was so hilarious. It was like 13 people watching live. So I would say the number probably was like dead even. It was like 7 so-called Christians. Hey, Sabrina, what up? Shalom, Shaul. It was like 7 modern day Christians, and it was 7 Hebrew Israelites. After I hit him with that question, right, and he couldn't answer it, the number quickly dropped to 7. So I guess all the Christians left, right? But we stayed in there because we like, you got to answer this question, man. So the brother said, do y'all know what he said? Let me show y'all how bad this gets. Let me bag up. So before I even posed that verse to him, right, he was making the claim that none of the ancient nations in the Bible call themselves by those biblical names today, right? So I said, huh? He said, yes, only Israel. And that's because he destroyed nations and they changed their names, the survivors, and Israel is the only nation he didn't do that to. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wasn't Rome in the Bible still Rome today? I said, ain't Greece and the Grecians still the Greeks today? So it already started bad for him, right? He knew he had got the wrong brew up in there, right? So it was going bad. So then we went to the Deuteronomy 32 thing, right? And that just was he just blew his own head off with that one, right? You know what I'm saying? So now he in bad shape. So here comes Faithful to God, as he calls himself. His name on Facebook, I didn't notice it was him at first, so somebody said his YouTube name, Faithful to God. He's one of their like top little scholars over there. I get him that. He like one of their top scholars, right? Still on the mount to nothing. And so he said he's trying to clean it up for Jay, right? Because he see he's stuck. You know, I know he was over there like this, so he didn't address it either. So he turns around and says, hey, Mikael, why don't you debate me, right? And I'm like, what? So I see him talking at first. I'm just ignoring him. I'm like, Brother Jay, would you please tell me? I still want him to answer what this means, right? Why he was doing them same Michael Jackson moves he doing in that new video, right? That he got, right? He was dancing like a mug, boy. So I was like, so I finally figured out it was Faithful to God, right? So I'm like, dude, what is you talking about? He like, why don't you debate me? Because I can tell you don't know a lick of Hebrew. Now, y'all know that's bad when you hear a Christian, so-called, tell you to run to the Hebrew. Now, we've known for Hebrews to do this for years when they get cut. Our own Hebrew brothers, every Israelite know that if you debating another one of your Hebrew Israelites and you cut them with some scripture, the first thing they say is, let's go to the Hebrew. Let's see what that means. And I used to test them, right? Because other than what contrary to what Faithful to God believes or thought he knew, and they always get stuff wrong about me too. That's why I didn't even really get off into that. But y'all that know me know I have dabbled in and out the Hebrew for 20 some odd years and the Arabic and all of that. So I used to test cats when they said, let's go to the Hebrew. I'd be like, all right, let's go to the Hebrew, right? And it'd mean the same thing. So look, right? I used to call they bluff. I don't even do it no more. When they say go to the Hebrew, I just stop talking to them, right? Like God ain't bilingual now. He can only speak one language, right? But he scattered us to 99% of the nations that don't speak Hebrew. So this show you that they don't truly believe in power of God, or their agenda is so strong that they just can't accept defeat. All you had to do, Brother Jay, last night was admit and say, you know what? Let me look into this a little bit. I would have respected that. I think as a scholar, everybody, see, that's the problem with a lot of teachers now. They can't admit when they're wrong or they don't know something. I thank God for the elders and teachers that I have that would tell you if you wrong, correct yourself, or better yet, if you don't know something, don't speak on it until you get the knowledge of it. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. In the end of the day, the ultimate master teacher is Christ himself. That is our master teacher. You see what I'm saying? And ain't none of us gonna know what he know. Matter of fact, he still got 3.5 years left to finish his ministry because he was cut off at 33.5 years old. But see, they ain't even on that level, y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? I can't even go there with them. They're Christians, but they don't know nothing about Christ. You see what I'm saying? They know about a Catholic Christ that they gave him. And that brother used to be a proclaimed Hebrew Israelite. So I'm like, what happened to the knowledge that you did pick up from IUIC? Like, ain't no way nothing that they taught you was true. You see what I'm saying? So somebody said to me this morning, I'll let that brother stay anonymous, but I was on a phone call with a well-known YouTuber, and the brother say, man, the Lord took that from him. So by him turning his back on the truth, the Lord took what knowledge, the simple stuff, foundation that he had has been taken away. So I read Deuteronomy 32 and 26. The brother snatched the video down, y'all. So this is the worst part about it. Everybody is in that group right now. If y'all go look in there, I think it's Christian and Hebrew Israelite gospel discussion, or it's the other one, Hebrew Israelite Christian gospel discussion. Everybody asking this man, where's that video? Do y'all know he said he can't find it? He said he don't know how to put the video back up. This man is a video producer with a YouTube channel with a big following, and he don't know how to put a video up. Come on, man. You know, that was a nasty cut, and I knew it was, man. So I believe, being that Faithful to God is one of their leaders, and he was on there. And let me tell y'all what I told Faithful to God, too. When he was trying to clean it up, right, he say, I'll debate you, Mikael. That was kind of a sign that means your boy just took an L, so he was feeling some kind of way, right? I told him, first off, I'll debate you, Faithful to God, if you show your face. Do y'all know ain't nobody ever seen this dude face? He say to people in his squad seen him. And I'm like, man, why don't y'all do like Jesus did? When Jesus debated the Pharisees, he ain't had no damn icon or no emoji up. He was debating them face to face. So be like Christ, debate me face to face. If you ain't gonna debate me Facebook Live where everybody can see me and you, I believe you a computer program. You're not even a real human being, homie. So until you can prove you are actually a humanoid, sentient being, I'm not debating no dang on computer. Now, bite on that, Faithful to God. So, just to further prove that Deuteronomy 32 and 26 is actually saying, oh, and let me tell y'all this one last part. Y'all hear the train come. Y'all know the devil do this whenever I get down, right? But y'all got to hear this part. So the brother Jay literally said, y'all, when he knew he couldn't run nowhere, he said Deuteronomy 32 and 26 never happened. Now, until he could put that video back up, then he can only say, oh, Mikael is making that up. But we had witnesses there. The man said Deuteronomy 32 and 26, that part of the curse never happened. Because he realized that it was talking about they would forget their nationality and people would forget who they was, right? Because how can you say that part never happened, but the same part in there said I would scatter them? Wasn't they scattered, Jay? You knew you cut yourself. So you saying the scattered part happened, but their name ceasing from among men didn't happen, huh? Now let me show y'all how we know that they had to lose their identity, which never happened to the fake white Jew. Watch this. This is the verse he tried to debunk, but it backfired on him. Isaiah chapter 44. And again, forgive me, y'all, for hearing the train in the background, but the devil do this every time I'm trying to, split some wigs. Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 5. Matter of fact, I'm going to start from 4. This is the awakening of Israel. He said, I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, matter of fact, I'll start at 2 because he's talking to Israel, just so we get it clear. Listen what it say, y'all. Thus saith the Lord that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Jeshurun, that's my nickname, whom I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed and my blessing upon thy offspring. So he gonna pour that same spirit on us. What's that spirit, y'all? The spirit of truth. I can show you that countlessly through the Bible. So we will start to learn truth. Watch this. It says for verse 4, it says, and they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the water courses. So this truth of these people, Jacob's seed, the Israelites, is going to start to wake up, sprout up wherever they at. So this lets you know that all Hebrew Israelites ain't start in one little area either waking up. We gonna wake up wherever we scattered at in little sprouts and little spots, right? Here go the killer. Verse 5. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob. And another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord, meaning writing books, like I'm writing right now, and surname himself by the name of Israel. Like my last name is Yisrael, Mikael ben Yisrael, meaning we're giving the slave master their name back. we've been in the servitude of the Gentiles, right? So what did we have? We had their names. But originally we had God's name, which is Israel, right? Because we are the nation of Israel. Now we saying we ain't up to servitude of the Gentiles no more. We gonna go back to serving our God. So we taking our name back. This is why Deuteronomy 32 and 26 said that our name will cease from among men. So he scattered us to four corners. We lost our identity. Now we starting to wake up. Now we surnaming ourselves. You daggered yourself, and you knew you daggered yourself. And also, he also tried to get down on this one, y'all. It got worse and worse. I told him, I said, Jay, why don't you just log out for a little while? Log out, because it's getting worse the more you talk. So let me tell y'all what he did on this one this morning. Now, he did another live in the group this morning trying to clean up from the debacle last night. And I told him when I got on there, I said, Jay, so you ain't gonna put the video back up, bro, but you going live again? And he got it entitled Deuteronomy 32 and 26, or something about me or something. I don't know if my name was in there. But the brother starts with this. He says, yes, they love to run to Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. So let's go to Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. That's going to go with everything that I just said. It say, the ox knoweth his owner, right? And the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know. My people do not consider. This is what he said, y'all. He said, the ox knoweth his owner. He said, see, that's talking about Israel forgot their God, right? And then he got to this part, which is true. I agree with him on that 100%. But then he got to this part. And the ass his master's crib. And he just breezed over that part. He wouldn't explain it. He kept going. I said, bro, what is the master's crib? It's referring to the land of Israel. You knew that, and you cut yourself again. Because first it say, the ox knoweth his owner. So Israel's owner or master is the God of Israel. We forget that. Then it say the ass his master's crib. So what is an ass's master's crib? It's his home. If an ass wanders off, he will always find his way back home. We forgot that. We don't, 90% of us don't know we come from Israel. So he killed himself again. And he tried not to explain that. So it was just a bad night for them last night. And I think G-Con and them was telling them, like, man, you should have left him alone, man. I tried to tell you. But yeah, you got what you asked for. And just to confirm that that master's crib is not only, see, this is the thing, y'all. You can't separate the Most High from Israel. You can't separate the land of Israel from the people of Israel, right? So let's go to Psalms chapter 10. I'm gonna go to Psalms chapter 106, and I'm gonna end with these last two right here, right? Oops, wrong way. Yeah, man, it was a bad night for them last night. They should have just, I almost felt bad that I did them like that, but then again, because I like Brother Jay. He actually a cool dude, like his personality, but he need to leave the Bible alone. What's up, Shalom, bro? You popped up on me, huh? I'm right in the end of this, man. Good. Oh man, I
ain't want to say nothing until you got towards the end.
Man.
Oh, let me take this off first.
Yeah. I put Brother Jay on the news last night. Oh, you saw it? Yeah, put him. No, he snatched the video down, bro.
What's up, people?
There go Brother Ozza. Y'all see who just popped up on me, Brother Ozza. You know,
I saw that he was live.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw when I put in the comments.
This brother, I ain't know he was coming. See, that's what happened when you let Jakes know where you live at. He was watching me live, and this creep just popped up on me. Hold up, but watch this, though. Let me read this last part.
Finish reading.
I'm going to read this last part. So this is Psalms chapter 106 and verse 5. This is the master's crib, or the ass's home, which would be the land of Israel. Now watch this, Psalms 106 and 5. It says, that I may see the good of thy chosen, the chosen people, right? That I may rejoice in the gladness of thy nation, that I might glory with thine inheritance. What is this inheritance with the chosen that he's going to glory in? We're going to scoop right back one more chapter to Psalms 105. See, this thing really ain't that hard, man. But when you got another spirit on you, you know, you can't see this. So look at this. This Psalms 105. Here we go. Verse 4. Seek the Lord in his strength, seek his face evermore. Remember it said that the what it say, the ox forgot his owner or whatever. This is what it's talking about. Now watch this. Here go the master's crib, the ass's crib. Watch this. Verse 5. Remember his marvelous works that he have done, his wonders and his judgments of his mouth, right? Now watch this. Let me see. Hold up. I think I went to the wrong spot. Oh, here we go. Okay. It says, "O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen." It say, "He have remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations." Now, where's the last part I want to get to? Now, y'all see clearly he's talking about Jacob. Here we go, everlasting covenant. Here you go, bam, verse 11. "Saying unto thee, will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance." That's right. What he's talking about. Right there, Jay, you're in a coffin. Just go ahead, bro. Just stop fighting, because I'm not into necromancy. That's against the law. So I ain't gonna try to bring you back to life, bro. But you did it to yourself. And I would have been nice on you if you would have been a legit brother and you would have put that video back up. But by you taking that video down, and as people synced it, but now you can say, "Oh, Mikael, nope, we'll put it back up then." That's all you got to do. Prove me wrong. Oh, and this is going on YouTube. But before I get off, like I say, I feel kind of bad for the brother because he was a little out of his range. You know what I'm saying? I got 23 years in this thing, man. And I'm not boasting, but I'm trying to say a lot of the stuff y'all learning over there, I forget it on accident. So I'm just trying to tell y'all right now, go check out Jay to produce a new music video. He jamming on that. Like I say, man, he got some nice little two-step moves and stuff. Stick to the music, bro. Leave the Bible alone. Shalom, shalom, grace and peace. You want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say something. First of all, I think Brother Jay, because of what he learned at another camp, he learned what we know, he be straight. Yeah, that's what I believe, for one.
It's possible.
But also, if anybody been watching me on the Wake Up Show, I put out this Deuteronomy 28. Blessings and Curses challenge. What I keep telling everybody is stop arguing with these cats. I'm calling them Christian antagonists now. I don't call them Christian apologists, because what they're doing is they're putting you on the front. They're telling you you're not Israel, right? So as we've been taught, if you take something off the table, you got to put something back up there, right? Yeah. So then the Blessings and Curses challenge is, if it ain't us, then who is it? Don't take no excuses, Israel, because they're coming up with all excuses. Oh, it was already fulfilled and stuff. Well, if it was fulfilled when Jesus died on the cross, then why did 70 AD happen?
Right.
See, God got this thing solid, man, where if his sheep hear his voice, that's all I'm going to say. You not a sheep, you're not going to hear him. Just like some of Israel didn't hear Jesus when he was talking. But stop arguing with these cats, man. Every time they come up with an argument and want to tell you Deuteronomy 28:68, they want to tease you, tell them do that Blessings and Curses challenge. Do a video of them proving that the other people that claim to be Israel, that the blessings and the curses, every single one of them, apply to them. Because I've already approved that it applied to us. That's all I wanted to say, bro.
Hey, and on that note, before I go, I'm glad Brother Ozza brought up that y'all need to check out Brother Ozza, the Wake Up Show. Subscribe to him on YouTube, Ozza K Fingers. And of course, y'all know, subscribe to my channel, Hebrews in the Hood. I just did a video about that whole Young Pharaoh, Nation of Islam debacle thing, and it's getting a lot of positive reviews. I only got a little bit of hate mail. I tried to stay as transparent as possible, because I don't have a dog in that fight. I just told it like it was. But yeah, and I'm glad he brought up the Deuteronomy 28 challenge, right? The Blessings and Curses challenge, right? Because I was just talking to my brothers from the walls of Jericho, and the Most High hit me with something. I can't tell y'all too much, but I'm actually about to do a complete breakdown of the entire chapter of Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna do the blessings and the curses in a way that y'all may have not seen this before, because what I found out, almost none of the Christians know how to break it down. But unfortunately, a lot of our Hebrew Israelite brothers go about it the wrong way. And I'm just going to give y'all this little hint. If y'all think that the curses in Deuteronomy 28 just happened at one point in time, then that's where your mistake is at. I'm gonna give y'all this hint. Deuteronomy chapter 28, aka the Torah, was a constitution written for the nation of Israel before we even went in the land. Yes, sir. So before we stepped foot in the land, we had that constitution and those amendments written by the Most High God. So what do that tell y'all? I'm gonna give y'all this hint. Every time we broke, or the majority populace of Israel went against God, the curses came on us. How do you think Babylon came in? How do you think Persia came in? How do you think Greece came in? How do you think Rome came in? And it never stopped. And every time God went back to recover them and they got in order, guess what they get? The blessings. Wasn't nobody over them, wasn't nobody ruling over them. They was ruling their own nation because that was the blessings and the cursing. And by the time it got to 70 AD, we didn't have a way to recover and turn back to God because the temple and everything was destroyed. So we got the worst part of the curses, and that's where Deuteronomy 28 and 68 came in the slave ships, because that part had never happened in any other part of the curses up to those captivities before then. So we finna stop playing with the milk, and we gonna get into the meat and show that y'all never understood Deuteronomy 28, and that's why y'all spiritually retarded. But it's gonna come out. I love y'all, and y'all stay on the look at it. I was thinking of a title, and I was thinking Deuteronomy 28 for Dummies, because we got like these books, but then I was like, that might be kind of harsh because some people don't understand. That's really just like a brand now. Like they got economics for dummies. They got stuff like that, real estate for dummies. You know what I'm saying? But some people might take offense to that. So I might find, so if y'all can think of a title for my Deuteronomy project that I will be doing after I release this first part of the trilogy of truth, which is coming real soon, y'all, like in days. You see what I'm saying? Y'all give me y'all idea of what title y'all want. And like I said, man, all we need is the love, yeah. Brother Jay, face the east, man. Pray to the Lord. It ain't too late for you.
Man, come back home, bro.
Come back home, man.
Come back home,
because it ain't looking good on that side, man. All right, shalom, shalom. Grace and peace in Jesus.